So what does this site make you feel?
If I'm truthful, absolutely nothing, because there's no evidence. I mean, I know there's a blue plaque supposed to be coming, but there's no evidence that Pebble Mill was ever here, and that's terribly sad, because I have to tell you, it was a wonderful, wonderful place to work. Not because Pebble Mill at One was there, or Midlands Today was there, but the place turned out some fantastic drama. We did have the Midland Radio Orchestra, so we churned out music. The Rumty Tum, the Archers were here. Radio drama was done here. There were lots of different departments, so lots and lots of skills. And the great thing about that was, you weren't just rubbing shoulders with people in the club or at the canteen with people who worked on that output, but basically, the post-production teams, they didn't just work on news or just work on Pebble Mill at One. They worked on a whole range, so they could bring different skills.
In fact, for sport, these were actually used for slow-mos. The sports VT person would actually record it, and then when they wanted a slow-mo, he would actually stop it, spool back to the appropriate point, and then when the director said play slow-mo, he would actually play it manually like that.
Which must have been a bit hit.
So if there was a shot change, you often caught a shot change, because when you recorded it, you didn't have time to notice where the shot change was exactly, so you could actually go over a shot change. And even worse is that at the end you stop recording, there'd be nothing further on that tape, so you'd actually come off the end of the recording totally.
You said you were pushing at the dam.
Yes.
So was there some resistance to the advancement of women?
You could say that. Now, how can I... well, do you want to roll? And
I'm rolling.
Oh, sorry, I didn't...
Sorry.
There were a number of able women researchers on Pebble Mill at One. There was one very able chap. But all the directors and producers were male. And a number of these women, girls and women, had been working at full pitch for some time, and they wanted to get on. And there was this critical mass of talented women, literally waiting to push down the dam and flow over into the brave new world.
For I am your lady, and you are my man. That was a brilliant impression of Jennifer Rush, who was the chart-topping sound of the week I was directing Pebble Mill at One. And as the man from CBS Records said, only I could ask the #1 star to appear lying down in the middle of a public highway. But it was the kind of thing we did on Pebble Mill at One. We had Harrier jump jets, we had people jumping out of 5th floor windows into piles of boxes, we had auto gyros, gyrocopters, all sorts of things went on.
Yeah, so the major difference with this camera is that the lens is actually inside there. The electronics are built around the lens. The front of the lens is there, the back of the lens is here, and those are the camera tubes pointing into a prism at the back of the lens. So instead of having the camera with all the electronics and then the lens at the front, you have the lens inside. And that means that the distance from the cameraman to the front of the lens is much shorter than other cameras of the time, and that's why cameramen liked them.